What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Back to pass, it's Houghton. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around him. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd will full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll leave it with him. And it's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Houghton. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in, it's Bond. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass, it's Houck. Setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
So now it's second and long. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback adapted. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. Fights off the defender. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Running to Green. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. On target to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Longhorns are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Bond. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Longhorns have it with a first and 10. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Dropping back, it's Owens. Finds his man, it's McCutcheon. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Hokie, 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 high, Tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game and the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. And the pass is incomplete. Sharp, loose by the hit.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
This time it's complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Last completion move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Zings it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And here's the third interception of the night. Going with the ground game left. Trying to take it back. They'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Longhorns start to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's McCutcheon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Grab near the marker, it's Wiggins. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Hout. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Give it on the inside. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Referee referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Under fire. Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Got a man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Got the first down. Looking for more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air, it's Owens. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Hokies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football, distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy if he wants to drop back a little bit.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first. And the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Houck. Here's a heap. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds his man down the middle. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He needs something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You know, when your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They'll move the wide receiver. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Houck. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Johnson. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive from on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here.
And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone saying I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball.